Good morning, welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning, and thank you to ATSCO for organising it, and also for Edinburgh branch for hosting this on their Zoom site. The old Scottish Lilt, I'll just give you a quick recap on its origins. I first learned it from Wendy West in the early 1990s. She had been taught it by her mother and had danced it a lot in her youth as a display dance. Now, it is published in the St Andrews collection under the West repertoire, and it's published in there with a lot of choreographic detail. So turning, imagining you're dancing in the middle of a big room and you have audience all the way around, and there's a lot of turning to face different parts of the room and different parts of your audience. But I had a long conversation with Wendy before Christmas when I knew I was doing this, and we've agreed I'm just going to teach it flat with no choreographic detail. If you want the choreography, that's in the book. This old Scottish lilt, I don't really know how much of it was Mrs. West's version or whether it certainly wasn't standard. It was before the lilt was standardised. So what we see now in Highland competition is what I call the new lilt or the standard lilt. And it was taken from this old dance and modified so that it would be easier for the judges to see. So some steps were restricted, some have vanished. A couple of steps have stayed the same. So that's the good news. There's 7 steps in this dance, but I think if you know the lilt, you probably already know 2 of them. For those of you who know the lilt, it's 9/8 time signature. So instead of counting in 4s or 8s, I'm going to be counting in 3s and 6s. So for the warm-up, your magic number is 6, which takes you over 2 bars, 3 counts to a bar. So let's get up and get moving, and I'll take you through the bits of the warm-up. Right, I have my personal music technician this morning, Ian, who will be adjusting the music. And do interrupt and tell me if you can't hear my voice or if you can't hear the music. Can we have 8 bars, please, of the warm-up, just so we can hear what we're going to be dancing with?
Can they hear it?
Oh, thank you. Right. Can you stop it, please? Right. Now, I need to know if the music came through. Is there anybody who couldn't hear the music? Yes?
You could hear it. It could be a fraction louder.
Okay. Right, let's go back then. So we're just going to get used to clapping. So we're going to do everything in 6s. So we're going to start on your thighs, get them woken up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then at waist height, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch your arms and your shoulders out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up at the top for 6 there as well. Now, there is a movement that comes into this dance. It's like pas de basque, but it has 2 extra beats. So we're just going to step that on the spot for a moment. So it's step, beat, 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 step, beat, 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 step, beat, 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 step, beat, 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 beat. And we'll do that for 8 bars. So we've got another 2 to go. Now, come with me. We're going to do another 8 bars of this, but this time we're going to turn as we do it. So I'll be pulling back this shoulder. If you pull back the shoulder on that side of your body, you'll find that's your right. So we're going round by the right. Step, beat, 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 beat. 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 And we'll do it again, still going the same way. Step, beat, 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 beat. 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 Just to get you into the rhythm. Now the next bit is the bit I have difficulty with. You have to be able to count to 6. So I'm going to start, you're going to start on your right foot and we're just going to walk forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just tap on 6. Keep your left foot free and go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap. And do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we get back, feet in first position, and we'll just do some foot positions, the foot positions that we're going to need. 4th in front of 3rd and 3rd. And we do 3 lots of that, 6 beats. Then 4th intermediate into 3rd, and we'll do that for 6 beats as well. 2nd and into 3rd rear, and we'll do that 3 times. And in this dance, we only need 4th rear intermediate. So it's the diagonal position, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And we do the same on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 2nd, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the rear, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will just get us into the counting and get our bodies moving. So if you remember, we're going to start with clapping on the thighs. So feet parallel under your hip bones. And we'll have the warm-up, please. It's a 4-bar intro and I'll count you in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoulders. Up. Just on the spot. Do 8 bars. Now turning round. Do it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Intermediate. Diagonal. Is look at a few movements from some of the steps and just practice them a little before we get into the dance. So the first thing that I want to do is a little movement from the 2nd step. So can we hear the 2nd step music, please? Now, I've had my musical advisor slow down the track for teaching purposes because it goes along at quite a speed. Right, this is what we need to do. He's chopped the music up for me as well, and I will count you in every time we dance with the numbers 4, 5, 6. So if we have a 2-bar intro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're away. So in the second step, on your right foot, you're going to spring and put your toe in fifths. On the second beat, hop, and it goes to second aerial, and then put your weight on it in third rear. So that's 3 even beats. 1, 2, 3, and pick up the foot in front. That will help with what comes next. So let's just all do that together. 1, 2, 3, just walking it. So it's your right foot. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're an experienced step dancer or you've done some Highland, you can put a shake in there. 1 and 2, 3. If you're new to shake, the secret is this. You've gone toe to toe and you extend your leg part of the way, not all of the way, and then you straighten it. 1 and 2. Just try that for me. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Try it on the other side. On your left foot. 1 and 2. 3. Go ahead, add in the 3. 1 and 2. 3. 1 and 2. 3. Okay. We'll put it together with some music. So what we're going to do is 1 and 2, 3, and wait while 4, 5, and 6 go, and then 1 and 2, 3. Whoops! I've got lockdown wobble as well. So if we have the step 2 music, and I'll count you in. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Wait. Great, you've got the idea. The next little bit that I want to do, something from step 3. Can we just listen to the music for step 3 for a minute, please? Now, you see the tune changes. This tune is called Rattling, Roaring, Willie. And it's a tune with swagger and lots of attitude. So you can tell exactly what Willie was like. Possibly drunk or just very, very full of personality. We're not sure. Anyway, what we're going to do to this is pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close. Moving slightly forward as we do it. So starting on the right foot, just walk it with me. Pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close. Small, small steps. We can put in the attitude later. Can we have some music from step 3, please? 4, 5, 6. And rest. We're going to do that again. And if you can, try and get some épaulement, some shoulder and head in there. And if you've got a skirt and you want to hold it, that's fine as well. Same thing, easier, but we'll do 8 of them this time. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, at one point in this step, you have the option, part of the choreography, also to have your hands like this. So fingers interlaced and palms down. So let's try 8, just like that. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it gets a bit of upper body movement going. The next thing that I want to have a look at is from the fourth step. Can I hear the fourth step music, please, Ian? 4, 5, 6. Right, thank you. There's the second part of Rattling, Roar and Willie. Those of you who are familiar with the standard lilt will know that the last step is 9/8 shedding. In other words, side, behind and out. So you spring there, hop there, no hop as you carry through, and hop as you extend to fourth intermediate area. This comes into step 4, step 6, and also step 7. So if you're not familiar with it, just block it out with me just now. So the second to third rear aerial, carry round to third aerial, and hop into fourth intermediate aerial. Right on the other side. Side, behind, no hop, and then hop as you go out. So it's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. We'll just do 4 of them. We won't do any of them turning at the moment. So right, left, right, left. 4, 5, 6. It's at this point that I regret having slowed down the music quite so much. Makes it harder to do. Anyway, allied with that movement, we have, I think, one of the trickier movements in the dance. This is in step 4 and 6 as well. So when I was first taught it, it was slightly different wording, but the rhythm's the same. So you start with your foot in fourth intermediate aerial, so just off the ground, and you do coupe over to the fourth rear intermediate position. Coupe under, but you don't extend in the front. Instead, you go step close and point. So the rhythm is 1, 2, and a 3, and you're pointing in fourth intermediate. Let's just walk that again. Starting fourth intermediate, slightly aerial. 1, 2, and a 3. And the movement is sideways, although the extensions are to fourth intermediate. Try that on the other side. In fourth intermediate aerial, just off the ground. 1, 2, and a 3. Do it again on that side. 1, 2, and a 3. Okay. Let's
Sorry, can you show it sideways?
Can I do it sideways?
Yes, please, because we don't get the perspective.
Okay. 1, 2, oops, no. 1, 2, and a 3. Is that better?
Thank you.
I'll do it on the other foot. So 1, 2, and a 3. So your movement is sideways, but your pointing is to intermediate. If you try to do a coupe over followed by a coupe under, you'll be stuck with your foot out there when you're wanting to go in that direction. So it's quite important that you think over, under, step, close, point, so that you are moving sideways. Right, let's all try it, just walking it together. On your right foot. So 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, oops. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And you really have to control not wanting to extend on the coupe under. What helped me a lot when I originally learned the lilt was that the teacher said to me, think of it as a poise there for a moment. Just poise, pose, if you like. Just poise there. And then do that bit, going sideways. So not thinking about extending to the front at all. Right, let's try. We'll have 4 going in that direction and then we'll stop and then we'll come back with 4 in the other direction. We're still on step 4, thank you. Does it say, oh, is it 6? But all right, we'll have the music for 6 then, thank you. 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to turn around and dance away from you again in the other direction. You can orientate yourself however you like. We'll do another 4. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. So let's just block it out without the music again. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's try it going the other way. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. So think about the coupe over and less about you are couping under, but you're not extending to 4th intermediate. You're immediately thinking over, under, step, close, point. But your point is to 4th intermediate. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet with this step because it is put together with one of these fling sheddings. But we'll get to that in good time. But get your memory banks into the over, under, step, close, point. Let's do it once more with music. We'll do 4 going to the right and 4 going to the left. So that would be step 6 music, would it be?
Yeah.
Ask my music advisor. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Right, rest. Now we'll come back. So we're doing it to the left for 4 now. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the most difficult movement in the dance, apart from the very beginning of the first step. So we're almost home and dry. I don't think I was going to do anything else. I think we're ready to get into the introduction and the first step. So need to talk